welcome to another video. Today we are looking at doing a tier list of Obsidian Flames secret rares, starting from Scarlet and Violet block and onward. Basically all the illustration rare like gallery hits were also secret rares. So here's our list of what we're working with down here. Originally I was going to do the full set, but it got too complicated and it was too hard to see. It was too much. So we'll just have to pay homage to our favorite commons and rares and whatnot, non-secrets, when we open the set. For the time being, though, here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to tab here, and we're going to view the cards like this, courtesy of 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿.com. And that is how we're going to do this tier list. All right. Now, the way that we're ranking these, or that I'm ranking these, because this is my opinion, if we put a card in F tier, which I don't know if that's going to happen, that doesn't mean the artwork is F tier. It just means like we're not, all the art is amazing, objectively, just by getting in the set. So I want every artist to know, we respect all artists 100%, no matter what. Now we are just, sometimes there's going to be card factors that the art can't save the card. I don't take that to mean what you will. Let's start. Okay, so, ow. Long day of work. It's beating me up. Okay, so we're starting off with Gloom. Now, this has got to be the coolest, most explosion of color Gloom card I've ever seen. Also, love it when a card's artwork has other Pokemon incorporated into it. So I love the fact that we have these Weedles hanging out down here. I didn't see any other Pokemon, so I think it's just them. But as far as this card goes, I'm going to put this in S tier. So we're going to tab back over. If you guys hear slamming or screaming in the background, that's Soraya streaming League, so... Okay, so I'm giving Gloom an S tier just to kind of show you guys with what I'm thinking. Like, this artwork is fantastic. I personally love it. And that's Masako Tomi. Okay, whew, Ninetales. All right, this one, easy S tier. Just the scene, just how you're kind of peering through the woods and you just have this glowing, majestic figure. Ninetales is already such a pretty Pokemon that it's hard to imagine. They killed it. They understood the assignment. And CA Nanahara, chef's kiss. Brilliant. Okay, let's go to the next one. Palafin. Now, normally, I don't think I would be too crazy about Palafin. And yet, this artist, Akira Komeyama, just went above and beyond and absolutely took this card and what Palafin could be to the next level. I love the symmetry of it being mirrored. And it's, again, I love when cards are vibrant and beautiful. And not every card needs to be vibrant and beautiful. I mean, this one doesn't need to have other colors. It's got a very warm tone to it, warm and earthy tone. And that's totally fine. It's going to look amazing. I also like this as well. And for the way that this art is laid out, we got another S tier. And I think this says a lot for collectability. I'm going to go back and do all the sets, so we'll take a look at everything. All right, our next one is Bellibolt. Now, this one is kind of interesting. It's a little bit darker. I like how he's kind of in the cave lighting it up himself. Keiichiro Ito? Okay. I'm going to throw this one Right now I'm going to put him in C. And then we'll start judging as more start falling in line. Oof. Cleffa. Okay. This one, beautiful. But is it S tier? Is it S tier with the other ones? It's very simplistic, but I really... Okay. Bonus points that I'm giving it. This is a 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 artwork. Took me a second to formulate how I was going to say that. 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. So this one, I really love the style, where if we look closely, it's very kind of like hand painted. I hate the CG stuff. Colored pencils kind of like, it depends. But I really, really love this like kind of, you know, digital paintbrush simulated stroke style. I'm going to throw this one currently. Oh, God, I really like it. I'm going to put it in A right now. Here's what I want to wonder. Is the rainbows here in the card, is that part of the holo? Sorry, is that part of the artwork, or is that the holo of the card showing up in the picture? I don't know. Because that might change my opinion. If the rainbow, like Aurora, is in the card by default, I don't know. That's kind of cool. Maybe it is, because I'm not seeing holo over the border. Okay, we're going to have to double check that one. All right. Larvitar just feasting. He's just feasting on kibble out in the desert. It looks really goofy. He's got like a dirty mouth. This is by Miki Tanaka. Okay. Now the real question is that better or worse than Belly Bolt? All right. I do like Larvitar. And I like this art style. It's like you can tell it's got texture on it, like it's like on a canvas. But I don't know. I'm not in love with the premise or anything like that. Okay, next one. Oops. All right, next one. We got a bunch of little Houndours. Really cool. I like that there's multiple on the card's artwork. Okay, see how we're seeing the rainbow? This must be from the card, like being a holographic. I don't think the rainbow is just baked into the artwork, because we can also see the lines on here. We can see the lines here, and the farther out you go, you can kind of see more lines too. Okay, so I like this one. Like that they're kind of like in a scrapyard. Oh, do different things. It's really cute. What's down here? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's a little rope. We got some, what are these? Some, I don't think those are cherry berries. Are they even a berry? Those look like a berry, I'm sure, but I'm not sure what. Okay. I'm going to put the Houndours. I don't even know where they're at. Oof. I feel like that's still an A. Okay, okay, you know what? This is again where I'm not in love with the premise. Like, I don't know what would be better, but I'm gonna put it in B for now. Well, we might have to make an adjustment. Okay, this scissor is really neat. Here we go. So, okay, first of all, let's just take a look at the artwork. This is pretty different from what we're used to seeing, or at least from what we just looked at. Illustrated by Oku. Wait, did we look at the previous one? 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that they got a shout out. Okay, so Oku, we got scissor. This one's really cool. It's kind of like a mirror edge, you know, like reflection almost. Oh, wait, no, they're doing different poses. Maybe they're fighting. Okay, interesting. Really like the style. I think this one's so striking that it's so striking and so red, and the art style is pretty unique. I'm gonna put it in S. I'm gonna put it in S. Usually, and I don't off the top of my head know any scissor cards that like really stand out to me. So I think that's a W. Okay. 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿𝘍. We have 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. It looks like they're actually building a car here. It's really interesting. We have Pokemon building a machine. Pokemon building a car. And God, sorry I'm yawning so much. If we look even really closely here, it's really hard to see, but you can see like a little Goomy canister. So are they using like Goomy sludge to oil the engine? I don't know. Funny to think about, and funny that we have even Pokemon machines nowadays. I'm personally biased. I'm into cars, so I kind of think this is cool. Like I think it's interesting that they're working on something, and the premise is kind of interesting. Something that isn't really explored in the Pokemon universe that much, at least to my knowledge. So I'm gonna put this one in A, up with Cleffa. You know what? Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna put 𝙀𝙗𝑚 in S? Hold on. Okay. We're gonna leave 𝙀𝙗𝑚 in A tier for now. Okay. All right, Pidgey. Oi. I just got bad news about my puppy. But we're gonna finish up the video. All right, so Pidgey. Whoops, sorry. All right, so this is really cool. I love what they're doing with the style here. And Jerky. The cool thing is there's like, this is like a set, right? So I think the art's really cute. It's almost very reminiscent of like a sticker. And then the fact that you have kind of the inclusion of like Route 1 from like the original Kanto. I think that's really cool. So I'm going to put this in. The fact that there's a set makes this extra cool and extra unique. Kind of like the 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 set from Scarlet and Violet. I'm gonna put the Pidgey in S tier because it's colorful, it's bright, it's cool. They're all doing different things. I don't know. I just really like the style and the presentation of like the art, this art, and how they drew the bushes and everything. I think they really nailed it. Okay, Pidgeotto, Route 4. This one's a little bit more basic. It's kind of getting the point across, just like the last one. It's kind of saying like, hey, go this way. It's been so long since I've played any of the Gen 1 or remakes. But these games remain very with deep regard in my heart. So I think I'm gonna put the Pidgeotto in B tier. Yep, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. Okay, and then 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿, and this one definitely has like a canvasy. It was either done on canvas or it has like a canvas filter over it. Sorry, I've had a long day at work. Okay, 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. Now, I kind of like the fact that he's like passed out because he's eaten so much. He's had a good meal. He's just taking a good snooze. Looks like he's indoors. He's cozy. Got a nice home. This is by Narumi Sato. I'm trying to think of 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 and what I would expect from an artwork of 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. This probably exceeds it. I actually really like this art. I'm going to throw this guy in an A tier. 𝙀𝙓𝙗𝘼𝙉𝘿 is an A tier. I think it's very detailed. I like the inclusion of like the plants and stuff. These are very like real world plants, like maybe eggplant, peach, grape, lemon, some sort of berry. Okay, now we can move on to the next set. All right, so we're looking at full arts now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So these, there's not really much to judge because there's not a lot of artwork with it. What I will say is these look so much better. I like that there is a version of the full arts doing their Terra. And it has like this like diamond shattered stained glass kind of, not stained glass, but shattered glass kind of, pieced background. Ultimately, I'm going to put all of these in D tier for the most part because there's not really... Okay, you know what? I'm going to judge these based on how the Pokemon is presented and illustrated. So this Icecue, I'm actually going to give him a C. I'm going to put Icecue in C. And then on the next one for Tyranitar... I'm doing it. I'm putting him in D. Okay. Vespiquen. Also D. Okay, what is this? I don't even actually know this Pokemon's name. Okay. Our next one is Absol. Okay, this is kind of same as the Terra Pokemon. Same thing with the full arts here. The original like full arts. There's not really too much we can do here. I do kind of like how it's lined vertically. Almost looks like it's doing like a trade animation through like what I can remember of like maybe Gen 3 or 4 Pokemon trades. Like VU's GTS or something. Like it's not an F, but I don't think it's higher than... Okay, Absol's a cool Pokemon. Screw it. Put it in C. Okay, we got our Terra Charizard. It's cool that he's a dark type. This looks kind of funny. I wish you could see more of it. I'm sure this card looks really pretty in person. Sorry, let me show it to you guys. I think I'm gonna throw this guy in C tier with the Icecue and the Absol. Because it's like, the artwork's not really being judged here. You know what I'm saying? Really. Oops. Okay, now this is actually what I pulled out of my pre-release build and battle. So this is a funny one. The texture on this one is actually kind of cool, but let's be real here. Nothing crazy. And that was two Takoyo in a row. God, Soraya is fucking screaming. We got a Pidgeot full art. We know where this one's going. Yeah. All right, and then we're back to the 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉. So let's tab out. Here we go. Okay. Now I actually don't know these trainers' names. So this is pretty cool. I like it. I'm going to give her. It's a B. It's a B tier. I actually like the I like the details. There's just a lot of like gold little details here and there, and then the background you get like mountains and sky and stuff. Like, I think there's kind of like a lot going on in this for like a full trainer. Some of the full trainers are really lackluster. Okay, this one's sick. Like for a full art trainer, you know, if you had any waifu just replaced with whoever this guy is, it'd basically be like another Lily card from like Ultra Prism or Cosmic Eclipse. This one's sick. I don't know that character, but he's cool. His outfit's cool. His hair is cool. The background is sick. I'm putting him in S tier. That's an S tier. Like, to me, this should be an SAR instead of, you know, one of the other ones down there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I actually don't know her name either. I should, because I pulled a card of her, but this one's okay. It's cute. I don't have any attachment to these characters because I haven't watched the show in a million years. So, is it as cool as the other one? No, I don't think so. And this isn't lolly bait for me or anything like that. I don't know. We're gonna go C tier. You're not gonna get me with the child. You can't do it. You're not gonna get me. All right. Okay, and then we have Rhyme. Okay, when you look at the scene here, because that's what I encourage people to do when they judge this card. Look at how the scene is basically like a wide angle, and it's like you're seeing like a top wide angle shot, fisheye of the stage. That's kind of cool. I'm not really in love with this character's design or their aesthetics or anything like that. And again, I don't have any context, like, because I haven't watched the show. I just don't really care much for the artwork on this one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're done with the full art supporters. Okay. Here we go. Now we're on to our special art rares. So we're looking at 𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙉. Now, this one's interesting because it's almost so simplistic. And it's cool that it's Terra type, right? So we have Terra, Fire, 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑉𝘉. And it is such a basic artwork that it almost makes it cool. And this doesn't really apply to all of them, but in this case, I do actually kind of like how barren and desolate it looks, but I think it definitely could have been cooler. I'm going to put this 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑉𝘉. I think it's a B. I think it's a B. I think it could have done more. Toshina Aoki. Okay. All right. Here we go. We got the big boy. I can't really zoom in any further without messing up the whole screen. So, we got our Charizard EX, our Dark Terra type. Now, as far as this one goes, what can you say? I mean, this in a way, this is just as busy as say like the Giratina full or Giratina alt art from Lost Origins, just in a different way. This one's just very like diamondy bright, explosion of like jewel crystal reflections. I think in person or when we are able to see this up closer, it's going to be a lot more detailed than what it might look like in this tiny little screen picture right here. And it's Charizard, the blue reflecting off the wings. What can you do? We're going to have to put this in S tier because we want to see more cards that are extremely detailed like this. I think that is, still a W. And Charizard's a little overplayed at this point, but at least I don't know if we've had a Charizard card that looks like this. And for that reason, I'm going to elevate it up. And I actually like that you can see like the dark wait, you can't see my oh no, we're off the rails now. You couldn't see my mouse, but I was pointing out that I like how it has these dark spikes kind of incorporated from the dark type. It's kind of in the background all over the place. Okay. All right, the next one is this Revavroom or is this the... I don't know the actual name of this one. This is the one that you fight in Scarlet and Violet from the boss, the leader of the... I already forgot their names. This card is sick, though. I'm not even going to... It's a car. You can see the speed. I love their incorporation of it. That one's an easy S tier. It's just got so much going on. Who is that? Soichiro, another Konjima one. All right, now we got Pidgeot. We're keeping up the same style. We can even see the texture from the card in this one. We're keeping up the style for Kanto. I wish I could tell what city this was. It's been too long since I've seen like a map and like where to even know where Route 18 is and see if it all lines up. But this one's cool. It's that same style. And I think these three together elevates them all up a tier when you're comparing them as a triple set group. And so because of that, I don't think you can really judge it on that. We're judging it individually. He also looks kind of a little chunky here. It's kind of funny. I'm going to put him in B tier with the Pidgeotto on the Ice Cube. I'm actually thinking I'm going to move Houndour up to an A tier. And then I'm going to leave these down here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Might make more adjustments later. Let's see. Okay, that's all our SARs that are Pokemon. So now we're on to our SARs of the supporters. Okay, so this one. Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Very well detailed. Actually, insane how they did all the artwork, the shadows, it's like they're on a staircase, but they're also outside. Or is there a tree inside? Not really sure how this is, but just all this detail. Love this and all these little like specks. The glowing. This stuff is going to look so good on the card. This one's fantastic. There's just so much detail again. Illustrated by Dom. Maybe that's a company or maybe that's their artist name. This one's an S tier for sure, especially for a trainer. Okay. And then let's see. I forgot her name. But is that 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿? I don't know this Pokemon's name. I get it mixed up with 𝙀𝙀𝙀, and then I think this is the evolved form of 𝙀𝙀, right? Am I even saying that right? Okay. I don't know. I'm somewhere in between like A and B. I'm just gonna give it a B tier. It's okay. I do like the inclusion of, you know what? Actually, hold on. I'm changing my opinion here. I like the fact that it's a full art trainer, but it has the Pokemon in it, and the Pokemon's incorporated into the art with this trainer. I'm assuming they have a bond in the show. It's going to move it up to an A tier for me. Okay. All right, and that's all of our supporters. So basically all we have left now is our gold cards. All right, so we have our gold cards. Now, here's what I'm going to say about gold energies. That's pretty baller. You got gold energies in your deck. That's kind of cool. I'm going to put and I like the stars. I like the pattern of the star on this specific card. I don't know. It's a good looking energy. I don't think we can really judge it. It's just an energy. Okay. And then... Oof. Okay. This gold Charizard, I'm not going to lie. I don't like it. The picture's so small, too. I'm not in love with it. But here's what I will say is when you're opening the box, the fact that you have a Chase Gold card and a Chase SAR card, no matter what, makes this set so much better to open, because now it's not a disappointment if you hit a gold card, because you have that like 33% chance that it's going to be a Charizard. So that's nice. At least we have a gold card to chase. But I would obviously much rather have the SAR version of the Charizard. Like 5 times over. I think I actually like... it's the same art. Oh. They're the exact same art. And I don't like the gold more than the diamond kind of white. The D tier. The gold Charizard's a D tier card. Okay, and then we have... oh my god, there's a little Lechonk down here. I forgot the name of this this town. But I did beat this gym in Scarlet and Violet. Very pretty little town. And I actually think the... oh my gosh, so sorry. I think the Gold Stadium... are they all called Stadium? Field? Are they field? No, I think they're stadiums. Yeah, I think all the gold stadium cards are really cool. I just love seeing like a landscape being full art, and then it gets that gold treatment where everything gets embossed and it gets that really nice glitter and stuff like that. It just makes everything pop with the outline. I think that's a really cool thing that they do with their stadium. Like the fact that they even make a stadium card be a gold card. I don't know, that's pretty cool to me. I'm going to throw our final one. I'm doing it. I'm putting it as... I'm putting in an S because I like seeing the landscapes and the different places in Pokemon, in the universe and in world illustrated on the cards. I think that's really neat, and I wish that we had more. Like, imagine if they did an SAR of a stadium and it was really good or something, or just the art was really unique and it had a bunch of Pokemon in it. I don't know. That's really cool, or a bunch of trainers or something like that. Kind of like how we had the friends in Galar, but they were like all included in different places. I don't know. I just think that's a really neat concept, especially since we don't get a lot of nice looking stadiums or like landscapes within in universe. So, all right. Well, that was actually kind of a long video, but I really wanted to kind of like deep dive into the artwork of the Obsidian Flames set. And the thing with Obsidian Flames is like it's not really that big of a set. I don't know. I mean, it is like 200 cards plus the secrets, I think, or maybe that's 200 in total. I'm not 100% sure, but it is significantly smaller than Paldea Evolved because Paldea had 3 sets in it. Paldea Evolved had Triple Beat, Snow Hazard, and Clayburst. All 3 Japanese sets in one, and we just had a massive set with it all mixed in, and then Obsidian Flames is just the one set, 1-to-1. Ruler of the Black Flame for Japan, and I was going to say Japanese. So, yeah, Ruler of the Black Flame for Japan, and then obviously here we have Obsidian Flame. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out, guys. That was my tier list of the secret arts from Obsidian Flames. I'm super excited for the set. I think it's going to be pretty fun to open because people are going to be able to chase, you know, the gold hit being the Charizard or the SAR Charizard. It's just going to be another Charizard set. And it's interesting because we've had other sets in the past also be the third one to release in the block. So I don't know. To me, it just feels like we're doing Sword and Shield kind of all over again. This is like the Darkness Ablaze set, except I think this is a better set. I think all of the Scarlet and Violet sets are better than the start out sets in Sword and Shield because of the artworks in the gallery or like illustration rare block. I think across the board they've just added so much talented artists and amazing artwork into these recent sets. And sure, you know, the prices could be dipping on the price of booster boxes and whatnot, but that's rough, and that sucks for the LGSs and card stores. But I mean, people were able as collectors to get these at a much cheaper price, and we're seeing them on, you know, under MSRP on Amazon, Best Buy, Target. I don't know. It's crazy. We're in a different time. So time will tell to see if this set also crashes in price and people are, you know, selling them for like $105 after release. But we'll have to see. Regardless, we're about a week away-ish. So that's really exciting. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below if you had any discrepancies or your personal beliefs for where a certain card should have been. You thought one was criminally underrated or overrated. Let me know down in the comments. And if you have any feedback on the tier list format here, let me know, and we'll make adjustments, because I do want to do the other sets, and I do want to talk about the other sets as well. This probably could have been 2 videos, kind of with how much I was talking about other stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. One last thing I wanted to add is that I'm gonna be saving this and then linking the actual tier list with all the pictures. So if you guys want to make your own tier list, I'll have that link down below in the description. And you can also, whatever you make, if you want to make your own, you can tweet it at me at my Twitter. I think it's at 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. It'll be in the description as well. Tweet me your tier maker of this set and how you rate the artwork, and I'll comment on it on Twitter. So yeah, just wanted to add that I'm gonna save this template and you guys can use it too, and you can share it with your friends. Okay, that's about it.